Trail foot opened up just slightly. That's to allow a little more right side wind up. Lead foot turned out slightly. That's to allow certainly some forward side unwind. Here, cruising into the handle on the golf club. That grip well, I would take a look at that, folks, and see how square it is, how neutral the hands are. That V that's formed by thumb and forefinger right over there, how both of those V's are so neutral, they are looking right toward that trail shoulder. That is a beautiful spot to play from. Look at how the chest is big. It's like his collarbones are popped out and the arms are right back in front of the body here, yet behind the golf ball because he has a driver in hand. And then there's the eye line, trained right in here behind the golf ball, naturally so. No tension across the neck. He is primed to absolutely launch the thing. To me, was how disciplined he was off the start of the swing. Unhurried, you can see the stretching of the arms. It almost pulls the eye line off to the right-hand side a little bit because that body is winding so much as it's following the extension of the arms. As he continues to wind up, you'll see there's no shifting of that right leg over to the right. There's just a big wind up through the core. Look at those shoulders there. Those shoulders are turned well beyond 90 degrees. Yet he's keeping his arms out to the side of it. That is just the power package of note. Now here's Woods back then, where without the leg injury, there was a whole lot more driving in the lower body. And I feel like at times, because the lower body was so aggressive, he would get himself a little trapped, a little stuck. The arms would be behind him a bit too much, and you will see that in this swing, how he had to recover with his arms and save what was a right shot. So driving down, there's the unwind, the drive forward in the hips, and stopping right there. You can see how the left arm is in front of the body, but that right arm is getting a little on the narrow side. And look at all this hinging here across the wrists. His hands only have to go basically to this line. So not a lot of room to travel, but he's got to try and get that club head all the way down. So now he's driving, he's pushing up, he's unwinding. Look at how the pelvis is pushing up. See how that right elbow is stuck underneath him though, and the shoulders are just a hair tilted. It's powerful, don't get me wrong. Look at this left arm and club down here. That is in front of him. It's very square, it's very strong, but this right shoulder here, it's just a little stuck. That elbow there is just a little stuck, and that would force the path a hair to the right. And so as you watch him now, 3/4 of the way into the follow-through, that right hand is rolled over the left in a big way. That's got the face of the club pointing quite a long way to the ground, a little too closed. Now, a lot of you, if you slice the golf ball, could look at this and copy this, because the great Jackie Burke said the crossing over in the forearms, that area right there, well, that puts the power in the golf shot. So look at Woods there, eyes behind the golf ball, body straightening up, arms crossed over. If you struggle with slices, try that. But for Woods, he was just a little late with this one. Very dynamic, and if you watch him all the way into the follow-through now, you'll see the arms look a little late, big roll over there, the arms, now the right shoulder and the hip are firing. A little late, you see how the club looks drooped over in the follow-through there, and that ball was down the right center, perhaps the right rough line, but that didn't make any difference. Tiger Woods still would make birdie more than likely, and still content to win the tournament.
Tiger Woods' ability to hit the ball into the ionosphere, that's superb. Really hard to hit it any closer than that.